All right, let's just get right into it. If you've spent any time online lately, or heck, even just been around a teenager, you've probably heard his name, usually screamed, with this incredible energy. And it's probably got you asking a pretty straightforward question. And that's exactly what we're going to break down today. See, figuring out the Ishowspeed phenomenon, it's not just about one guy. It's about getting a handle on this huge cultural shift that's happening, right now. And it really comes down to just a few key things. First up, you have to get this. The core of his appeal is just pure, unfiltered chaos. I'm talking about live streams where literally anything can happen. Random guests pop in, tech goes haywire, you get these completely raw emotional outbursts. It is the exact opposite of some polished, pre-planned TV show. And then, of course, there's the name itself, Speed. It's not just a name, it's how he operates. Everything is explosive, it's super fast-paced, and it's all designed to just grab your attention and absolutely refuse to let go. And when you put all that together, well, it's created this totally new kind of global fame, one that's moving on a scale and at a speed that, honestly, traditional media just can't seem to wrap its head around. Okay, so who is Ishowspeed? Let's get down to the basics. His real name is Darren Watkins Jr., and he is, without a doubt, one of the biggest live streamers on the entire planet. But his story? It didn't kick off in some Hollywood studio with a whole team of producers. Nope. It started right from his bedroom in Ohio. And really, this is the new blueprint for making it big. He didn't have any industry connections, no rich parents funding him. It was just him, a camera, and this absolutely relentless work ethic. And the key thing to get here is that he didn't just get lucky and go viral once. No way. He showed up, day in, day out, and he built his entire empire live, in real time, right in front of everyone. Now, if you're thinking, okay, but this is just some niche thing on the internet, well, the numbers are here to tell you a very, very different story. This is the part where the sheer scale of this whole new media world just kind of hits you. We're talking over 30 million subscribers. On YouTube alone, just let that number sit with you for a second. I mean, that's bigger than the entire population of a lot of countries. And they're all tuning in to watch one guy. And this, right here, is where you see the power shift. It's just undeniable. His live streams often pull in more concurrent viewers. That's people all watching at the exact same moment than a lot of primetime cable TV shows. He is the new primetime television, period. Let's really put this into perspective, okay? Back in the 90s, if you wanted to reach this many people, you needed a giant TV network. You needed a full production crew, writers, producers, the whole shebang. It was all scripted, super polished, and totally controlled. And today, it's one kid, one camera, and a direct connection to the internet. The entire model hasn't just changed, it's been completely flipped on its head. All right, so I get it. It's really easy to just look at all that wild energy and write it off as, he's just being loud to get views. But if you actually look a little closer, you start to see these core qualities that really explain that deep, deep connection he has with his audience. And it comes down to a couple of things people often miss. First, believe it or not, respect. He's incredibly quick to give credit where credit is due. He shows genuine respect to his fans, to the pro athletes he meets, even to his elders. And when he messes up, which, hey, happens when you're live, he owns it, right there, publicly. And paired with that is just raw authenticity. There's no script, there's no polish. What you see is what you get, Flaws in everything. This is probably the best analogy for it. It's like watching live TV with absolutely no safety net. It's the thrill of a high-wire act. Anything, and I mean anything, can happen at any given moment. And that raw, unfiltered reality, that's exactly what a younger generation is craving in a world that feels full of curated, perfect-looking content. But wait, there's another whole layer here. One that earns him a completely different kind of credibility. And it's something that honestly shocks a lot of people. Underneath that streamer personality, the guy is a legitimate athlete. And, he has genuine, explosive, physical speed. This isn't just for show or for a YouTube video. He trains, he puts in the work, seriously. And you see him competing against other creators and even professional athletes in big charity matches and other events. He's got this really unique mix of soccer endurance combined with the kind of raw power you'd expect to see in American football. And that's a big reason why so many pro athletes actually respect him. They can see he isn't just faking it. He's really putting his body on the line. He's out there to compete for real. So, okay, when you put it all together, the authenticity, the incredible grind, the actual athletic skill,
you start to get why he has such a deep connection with millions of young fans. He has become way more than just a streamer. He's become a symbol of something.
For them, what he represents is freedom. The freedom to say what you actually feel. The freedom to fail, and I mean fail spectacularly in front of millions of people, and then just get right back up. And maybe most importantly, he's living proof that you do not need anyone's permission to go out and build something absolutely massive. So to his fans, he's not some distant, untouchable celebrity. He's one of us.
Okay, let's zoom out for a second here, because this is the bigger picture. Ishowspeed isn't just some random fluke. He's a signal, a really, really loud signal that the entire landscape of media, of fame, of what it means to be influential has fundamentally changed.
So what are the new rules of the game? Well, here they are. Rule 1. Fame isn't handed down by gatekeepers anymore. It's earned, live, right in front of your audience. Rule 2. Attention is the new currency. It's the most valuable thing on the planet, and it's changing everything, from marketing to how we see social status. And Rule 3. In this new world, a raw, authentic personality will win out over a polished corporate product. Every single time. To put it really simply, if you ignore a phenomenon like this, you're basically ignoring the future of media. It doesn't matter if you're a parent, a marketer, or honestly just anyone trying to make sense of the world today. Understanding why he's so popular is like getting a roadmap to where all of this is heading.
And that really leaves us with one final big question. Look, you don't have to like Ishowspeed's content, you don't have to watch a single second of his streams, but if you really truly want to understand the mindset, the values, and what this entire generation is paying attention to, don't you kind of need to understand why they love him? Just something to think about.